that's quite a collection you're looking at right now. That's not including the signs. That's not including the bracelets and lanyards and all this stuff that I received this year. What a freaking year. Everybody's been doing appreciation posts because everybody's getting sentimental because the season's over, unless your football team's really awesome, in which case you're still playing your horns at really unnecessary loud volumes. So I figured I would do the same. I have feelings too. I think. So let's this is my appreciation to all of you, everybody listening here, for this what's happened this past season. I won't take up too much of your time. I just wanted to just kind of say thanks to a lot of people. So here we go. Good morning again, Daniel Valdez again. It is a pleasure and honor to talk to you, whether you're on YouTube, whether you're on Apple Podcasts, search for it, the Danpodcast. Thank you so much for subscribing and leaving comments and notes and all that fun stuff. I can't thank you enough. I really, really appreciate it. And let's just get to it. So there's 4 main groups I want to give thanks to. Since it is Thanksgiving week, and since the turkey's not ready yet, I figured I would go ahead and take care of some people real quick. I want to thank, first and foremost, everybody who contributed to the TxBands.com website, the live blog, letting us use photos, providing commentary, whether it was during state, whether it was during Grand Nationals. Everybody who contributed this year, you people are awesome. Thank you so much for taking the time to jump on our live blog and contribute, and our friends in Indiana who did an amazing job while I couldn't make it there in Indianapolis for Grand Nationals. Congratulations and great job, guys. I love you all so much. Want to especially thank Mr. Sanchez, Mr. Kendrick, the live blog crew. They are 2 of the smartest and nicest people that I've ever met in my life. And if you had the chance to talk to them in the stands this year, you know exactly what I'm talking about. It is always awesome. It's always wonderful to share the stands with them and sit next to them and bounce ideas off each other and talk about this activity amongst ourselves. It's awesome. I never want to take that for granted. So to Daniel and Landry, just thank you so much for being wonderful people, and I hope we get to continue to do this many, many years into the future. I want to thank the directors and staff of these wonderful programs that we get to see the products of during the fall season. I'm always amazed at how many directors either listen to this or look at the live blog or read the TxBands forums. Now, like I've said in the past, these guys and girls are not going to, create a user account or anything like that, but they keep an eye on things. I know they do. And I'm just blown away every single year by how many of them come up to us in the stands and people who've written in to me personally. I got a couple of messages towards the end of the season that really, really made me pause and think. Some very, very touching things were shared with me, and I can't thank you all enough for supporting this little endeavor, supporting TxBands.com, supporting this little show that I do. It means so much to us because it's taken many, many, many years to gain legitimacy with the website and let people know that, this is all not just going to be some negative deal where, I'm going to come on here and scream and yell. And I'll probably scream and yell, but but not to come on here and paint programs or students in a negative light. That's not something I really want to do. So just thank you all for your support. The directors, everybody who's on staff of these wonderful programs, just thank you for supporting us. Thank you for supporting me. Thank you for all the well wishes and whatnot that received over the season. Okay, parents, let's talk. I want to thank all these band parents that follow the website, follow the live blog, and follow this show on an almost religious basis. And sometimes it's a little concerning, but I'd rather have that than no support at all. So And I kind of talked to one of my friends at the Super Regional. We were out to dinner on the Thursday night before Super Regional, and he kind of asked me, like, kind of in a roundabout way, why do you do the format of the show the way that you do? And one of the reasons I do that is because of the experience I had in high school with my parents. My parents were very old school people. They were cut from the cloth that if they were asked to be at school for something, their first reaction was, oh no, what did he do? I was never in trouble in high school. I was, believe it or not, was actually a very well-behaved child, and adolescent and an adult now. So they didn't know how to really, and plus my extracurricular activities in my family were non-existent. My siblings and my step-siblings never really participated in that stuff. So for me to go, hey, I got to be at practice like every day, and I got to run around and play this instrument all season long, they didn't know how to handle it, because it wasn't something they were used to. And that was just getting me to practice, and that was just basic stuff. Never mind, hey, there's 14 Super Regional finalists, and this is how we choose it. They had other things to worry about, which is totally okay. But I often wondered afterwards that, what if there was some sort of resource? What if there was some sort of accessible way to understand what's going on in your kids' lives during the fall? You know, the internet was just kind of coming around, and social media was non-existent. Social media really didn't exist when I was in high school. But I always wondered, why can't there just be a resource like that? So that's why I do the format the way that I do. That's why every year before we do the Super Regional Nerd In, I explain the process. It's been the same the past couple of years, but I explain it every single time. State process, area process, I explain it every single time. The reason why is because I know there are parents listening to this that are clueless about what's going on. They want to know what's involved. They want to know what their kids are involved in. They want to know what their kids are up to. And it's just kind of a basic thing to do. If you're dropping your kid off at the high school at 4:30 a.m. on a Saturday morning and picking them up at 1:30 a.m. the following morning, you should probably know what they're up to. And not just, hey, they're at a marching band contest in, Dallas or something. So I want parents to be more involved with their kids' lives. Because in the back of my mind, I kind of wish that I had that growing up, and I didn't. So I want to try to be that kind of resource. And yeah, you can find that stuff online, and you can read about it and whatnot. It's very easily accessible. But I wanted to try to make it even more accessible in a more digestible way. Layman's terms, all that fun stuff, just so that I just want parents involved in their kids' lives. Trust me, I've seen what happens when they're not, and I've seen what happens when they are, and it's a big, big difference. So to all the parents who followed the live vlog, to all the parents who volunteer their time with their programs, to all the parents who write in and ask questions, and I will always answer your questions about different things about the activity and processes and stuff. I'd be more than happy to do that. I don't care whether it's off season, on season, whatever. Just everybody who supported this show, all the band parents, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for all that swag you sent in, because that's a lot. Thank you for all the food in the stands. We love it. The cookies and brownies and all that fun stuff. The banners, the flags, the signs, everything. Just thank you for supporting us. Thank you for supporting me in this little endeavor that I've decided to do. Just I can't thank you enough. Thank you so much. And I got to thank the parents for, inviting me to football games and inviting me to fundraisers. Yeah, I got to do that stuff this year, which was just, to me, crazy. But thank you for inviting me to your functions and events and stuff like that. Went to some stuff in Austin, went to some stuff in San Antonio, invited me to rehearsals and stuff. I mean, just that I'm blown away by that. So thank you so much for letting me hang around the band programs, every now and then. I really, really, really appreciate it. Okay, kiddos, just you and I. Let's get this out of the way. How should I put this? When I first started doing this, well, the first time I did it was like 10 years ago, and we don't need to talk about that. But when I started to do this again back in 2017, I didn't really tell anybody about it. I really didn't even tell my friends about it. I was just kind of, like, hey, I'm just going to start doing it. I have the YouTube channel. Why not? Just put it up there and see what happens. And started talking about stuff, and hopefully I got better, and it's kind of grown into what it is today. But here's something you may not know. For every show that I've done probably twice the amount where I've recorded something and then deleted it. Because I didn't think people would listen. Why? And I've got issues with that. I do, and I'm getting better at it. Why would anybody want to listen to me? Why would anybody want to listen to my stupid voice? Nobody's going to tune into a 20-minute thing where I'm just sitting here talking, and, I didn't think that was possible. There are plenty of times in the beginning, record something, almost done, and then I just got anxiety. I would get anxiety and be like, what the heck's wrong with you? Nobody's going to want to listen to you. And I would stop and I would delete it. You, the performers, keep me inspired. You really do. So, the beginning, I was deleting stuff left and right. And, feeling sorry for myself for absolutely no reason at all. And now it's to the point where I don't have that issue anymore. I don't have that problem. I can hit record, start talking, and you know what? Hopefully I don't curse. Hopefully I don't say anything too controversial. And, just, talk about this wonderful activity. But you performers, you kiddos, you keep me inspired. The response I've received personally from you all has been overwhelming. Completely overwhelming. I had no idea that you all cared about this program. I had no idea. And it was overwhelming at times. I got to meet so many wonderful performers. I got to shake hands and high five and just take photos with people and record a video message. I recorded a message for a band program this past season at State. They said, can you record something for us? Because they were a little disappointed that, the season didn't turn out the way that they did. And they asked me to do it. It was one of the coolest things I've ever done. Your performances, your wonderful music, awesome drill, your commitment to performance and your commitment to the musical arts and the marching arts, it's so inspiring. It really is. And I want you all to know that. I want you all to know that you are a part of something special. I don't care what your placements are. I don't care. But you need to know that you are a part of something special no matter where you are in the state, no matter where you are in this country. It doesn't matter where you grew up, how many people are in your program. None of that matters. Do you enjoy, when the lights are on, whether you're at the football game, whether you're at a contest, when the lights are on, do you enjoy performing with your friends? And if you can say yes, if you can unequivocally say yes to that every single time, you're made in the shade. You're golden. I want you all to remember that. It's very easy to get caught up in numbers and points and spreads, point spreads and trophies and medals. It's so easy to get caught up in that because it's tangible stuff. You can put your hands on it. You can bite into it. You can wear it around your neck. You can hoist it above your head. But like I've said before, the most fun I've ever had, The most joy that I've ever experienced on the field were times when we weren't even close to winning anything. You performers inspire me. Every time you send me something, every time you ask me a question, it doesn't matter what the question is. Hey, what do you think of my program? Hey, what do you think of this? Hey, what do you think of that? Every single time you send something into me, every single time, I have a giant smile on my face. You did that. So, from the bottom of my heart, thank you for supporting this. Thank you for supporting the live vlog. Thank you for telling your parents about it and your directors and everything, because I hear that stuff. I hear all those stories. Hey, we told our directors about it, and they said they listened to you, or they watched the live blog, and that stuff is so inspiring. That stuff keeps me going. That stuff keeps me want to continue to talk about this activity. And not just, hey, I'm going to go dormant for 9 years, 9 years, geez, 9 months, Freudian slip. Go dormant for 9 months, and then when August 1st picks it back up, hey, I'm back again. No, I want to talk about this year-round. Why the hell not? Why not? It's not like you're going to stop me. No, but to all the performers, all the kiddos, thank you for supporting this. Thank you for supporting TxBands.com. Thank you for your wonderful performances, and thank you for just being just really awesome human beings. So that's that. I think I'm done here. We'll talk about the DCI stuff next week or sometime this week. Probably not before Thanksgiving. I got stuff to do. But probably next week we'll talk about the DCI stuff, all the Texas tour shakeup. And we'll just kind of dive into that and just keep going. And if there's something you want me to talk about specifically, I'd be happy to address it. Instagram at Danpodcast. Follow me. Follow TxBands.com Facebook page. Please just keep. Let's keep this thing going. So thank you all so much. Remember, TxBands.com/donate. If you want to help continue the website up and running, by all means, send in a few bucks there if you can. And I am done here. I will talk to you all next week. And just, again, another heartfelt thanks to everybody who's listened this season. Even if you clicked accidentally, it still counts. Ha, 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 I win. Thank you all so much for listening. And happy Thanksgiving. Enjoy the holidays. Enjoy your family. Enjoy your friends. And I will talk to you next week. Love you all so, so very much. Thank you. Take care. Adios. Bye-bye.